2005 or so, a friend of mine called me up and he said, "Did you know that Take Me Out to the Ballgame is going to have its centennial in 2008? And I said, "Yeah, I did know." And he said, "Would you like to write a book about Take Me Out to the Ballgame with me?" And I said, "No, thank you." And he said, "Why not?" And I said, "Well, how can you write a book about a song that's like 30 seconds long?" And he began telling me some of the culture of Tin Pan Alley from which Take Me Out to the Ballgame arose, and the biography of the two co-writers, and some of the great stories of its history. And I soon signed on, so we wrote that book, which came out in 2008 for the centennial. One of the things that, of course, I knew in advance, but which we really celebrate in the book, is that Take Me Out to the Ballgame has two verses that you never hear. I, in fact, am boycotting my favorite team, the Chicago Cubs, refusing to sing Take Me Out to the Ballgame during their seventh inning stretch until such time as they would let me sing the entire song. Now, they're unaware of my boycott, but that's just a minor detail. Anyway, there are these two verses, and the song is actually sung. You can suspend your disbelief, I believe is the phrase, when looking at me, but the song is actually sung in the character of a young woman named Katie Casey. You may begin to be asking, since Casey at the Bat was written in 1888 and Take Me Out to the Ballgame in 1908, whether there's a connection. The word Casey, the name Casey, appears in both songs. And there's no known connection except that Jack Norworth, who wrote the lyrics to Take Me Out to the Ballgame, the manuscript for which you just saw, certainly was aware of the popularity of Casey at the Bat and probably was trying to capitalize on it, although that's my opinion. He never said that anywhere. There also, in 1927, to get back to the Padre fellow's question, in 1927 he rewrote Take Me Out to the Ballgame and changed Katie Casey to Nellie Kelly, among other changes, and that was done to extend a longer copyright for the song. And also because there was a very popular Broadway play in 1923 called Nellie Kelly. So you can see that he has this habit of capitalizing on other things. At any rate, here's how the song goes. My apologies for not being a trained singer, but it's the spirit of the thing here. And feel free to join in at any point. Certainly know the refrain. So, in fact, the refrain, the song, is the third most frequently heard song in the United States. The other two are Happy Birthday to You and To Start Playing Again. Correct. So, here we go. Katie Casey was baseball mad, had the fever and had it bad, just to root for the hometown crew every Sue. Katie Blue. On a Saturday, her young beau called to see if she'd like to go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ballgame. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Thank you, folks.